So, we all get served ads, and I thought I would share with you some of the ads that I was served recently and share with you my thoughts on the brand that I was served and pick out my favourite piece. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, glad to have you here. Those of you who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you're enjoying my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion to slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself and, of course, celebrating others. So, more lighting challenges, because I've tried to film in natural daylight. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is so dark because it is raining cats and dogs, as they say. It is grey, it is dark, it is dreary. Where did the light go? So I'm doing my best here, and I'm still trying to give you different backgrounds so that you're not seeing the same background. Let me know, do you have an issue with seeing the same background? Because from a lighting perspective, it is easier to film on the sofa, on the pink sofa. But if you like seeing variation, let me know, because that's what I'm trying to give you. Anywho, like so many of us, get served ads, and I get served ads for many different things across many different platforms, and I thought I would share with you of the ads that I've been served, and these were Instagram ads that I've been served. What were the brands? What was my favourite piece? So let's just dive straight in. Number 1, I got served Mulberry ads. Now this is no surprise, because I love me some Mulberry. I'm not going to deep dive into this brand. I don't need to. I've done many a video on it, so you know what my feelings are of this brand. You know that I've got a fair few pieces. An example being this fabulous Loopy Leopard Mulberry Alexa. My favourite piece currently is the beautiful amethyst purple Bayswater, heritage Bayswater style, £1,150. I think it is glorious. I think it is beautiful. I want it. I wouldn't go as far as to say I need it, but I heavily want it. It's fabulous and beautiful. So that's my current favourite. Thank you for serving me the ads, Mulberry, but you don't need to. I'm on your site every day. I'm bought in, okay? You don't need to spend the marketing on me. I'm there. I'm here for you. Number 2, luggage, Rimowa. I have heard a lot about Rimowa. I remember seeing Tor from Anthropologies, video reviewing Rimowa, a big fan. I remember Cassie purchasing her Dior collaboration, personal clutch from Rimowa with Dior. Beautiful pieces. They've got that lovely kind of hard-sided luggage or hard-sided accessories. They've got beautiful phone cases, gorgeous colours, gorgeous patterns, special editions, lots of really fun pieces, and I don't think an unreasonable price point. If I was going to buy luggage from a high-end brand, I would far sooner buy something like the Rimowa than Louis Vuitton. As an example, I would worry to put Louis Vuitton in the hold. I would still be a bit nervous to put Rimowa in the hold because it's in £1,000 suitcase. That's a lot of money, but it looks like it's built for that. Whereas I always think a Louis Vuitton Horizon, I just think is that canvas going to scratch the second it's in the hold. However, the favourite piece that I saw from Rimowa is this beautiful cabin suitcase in pink. And I just think this would be the most fabulous cabin bag that you could then pair with the most exquisite handbag. What would I use? What would I use? I mean, the pink and black would work really well, but this was terrible hand baggage. I've said that before. Too heavy, too fiddly, you know, all the things. I would probably use this. So imagine pink, beautiful Rimowa suitcase with this on top of it, or this on the shoulder, just wheeling along. I think that is someone, you are someone who is fun, but you are someone who means business. But you're also someone who's practical. Okay, this is a big old bag. But I think that would be really nice. Adds a little bit of edge. The pink against the kind of metal finish of the Rimowa suitcase. Fabulous. So I'm a big fan of that. I also really love the phone cases, and I might buy. I always say don't buy tech accessories. But I feel like now phone contracts are a bit longer than they used to be. I don't know if anyone else has realised this, but they're like 36 months now opposed to 24. So maybe knowing that I would have it for longer means that I could justify spending it, because if I owned the phone case for 2.5 years, let's say, technically makes it like £30 a year. Are we going with my logic here? I feel like we are, because I think the phone case was £70. Does my logic stack? Let me know. But by them serving me this ad, it has started, you know, the cogs turning. I also do really like the personal clutches. I think they're really nice. They're edgy, they're fun, they're different. I think they have a similar functionality in my mind, something like a Petite Mal, but I think a completely different aesthetic. So it all depends on the look that you're going for. Like them very much. Next up, we have Versace. And Versace is a brand that I don't own anything from. I debate whether I will ever own anything from Versace. I have nothing against the brand. I like it. I think Donatella is a genius. I think Gianni Versace was a genius as well. And I love a lot of the designs. I think it's beautiful. I think the way they work that Medusa head in, to a lot of their aesthetics, the fact that they have a beautiful range of homeware, the fact they have beautiful ready-to-wear. You can buy more simple pieces, you can buy more elaborate pieces. The Baroque is always a standout. They do the LBD incredibly well. They do great menswear, women's wear, everyone's wear. You know, fashion should have no gender. So I'm a fan. The price point, I'm someone who thinks that I can get more for my money elsewhere, and for me, kind of cost per wear and value for money is quite important. I don't mind spending the money on something higher end, but I need to feel like I'm going to get the use out of it, and I wouldn't necessarily wear a Versace piece enough because I feel like it's so recognizable that I would want to wear it to every special occasion. It'll be like, oh, here he is, he's wearing the bloody Versace shirt again. Here we go. Every picture, there he is. So I don't know if I would get the wear out of it, but I do like it, and I do like their pieces. I would love to stay at, if I ever were to visit Australia, I would love to stay at the Palazzo Versace. I think it's on the Gold Coast. That would be fab. Yes, that would be good. Favourite piece. This is a bag, and my favourite piece, it would have been, if they still had it, the La Medusa in large, but they no longer have a large La Medusa, which is a shame, but large bags weren't such a vibe. At one point, they're coming back, but they weren't, so I get it. However, I really like this Velvet Virtus shoulder bag, flat bag. I think it's really nice. The texture of the velvet with the gold hardware. Gold is very Versace. I don't even know if they do silver hardware, if I'm honest. Gold is their signature. I feel like it would be disrespectful to the brand to not have something that was gold, because it's just, that is synonymous, I think, with Versace. That palatial, extroverted, eccentric, over the top, extravagant. That was the word I was looking for. All of the other words work too, but that was the word I was looking for. Extravagant. It's just Versace, and that's what this bag would be. I love a flat bag. I think this could be easily done for the day with jeans, t-shirt, trainers. This could be done in the evening. You could wear this with a beautiful tuxedo. You could wear it with a dress, a jumpsuit, a suit, a shirt and trouser combo. You could wear it with loafers, brogues, heels. You know, the world is your oyster with this. I just think it would be a very versatile bag, and a great alternative to maybe something like a YSL kind of shoulder bag. The price point's okay, £1,500. I wouldn't say it's great value, but if I had to choose something, this is probably what I'd choose. Now, to one of the most iconic, I would say, French fashion houses. I believe it might be the oldest fresh French fashion house, Lanvin. Beautiful pieces, subtle elegance, sophisticated luxury, beautiful. I love the intricacy of their pieces. I just think they are stunning. And in person, I saw some of the pieces in Selfridges. Your eyes, it's like the cartoon where your eyes just go out of your head. That's what I think I was doing towards these pieces, because they are absolutely gorgeous. They have really created a timeless, elegant, sophisticated collection that they reinvent, and it's beautiful. The pencil box bag with the cat handle inspired. My favorite piece from the brand is this beautiful hobo style, and I think it's a pink satin with the silver cat. I just think it is gorgeous. This I would carry as a top handle. I'm not sure if it's a shoulder bag. It might be for some. I don't think it would be for me, but I just think the colors work beautifully. I love the way that, I think that the pencil box is beautiful, and I love the way they've integrated the cat, but it looks almost a little bit more like a statue. Whereas I love the way that they've integrated the base of the bag through. And it's quite funny that I said I wasn't a huge fan of, for example, the Prada nylon that was in this shape, that kind of moon where they've got the cutout, but I just think it works so well with this piece. It's absolutely stunning. I also do really like their larger kind of top handle shopper style bags as well. I think they're gorgeous. The colors are beautiful. Some of the patterns and prints. Oh, dreamy. Dreamy. Not as spoken about as many other brands, but there are certain individuals that I see with these items. Romina from the channel Romina Rose May is one as an example, and I just love seeing them styled, and they're just so elegant and so fabulous. Not a style that would suit me, I don't think. Very formal, but in a very pulled together way. I'm not sure I'm pulled enough together for it, but let me know. The price point doesn't suit me, but they're exquisite, so worth it, I'm sure. Now to a brand that I had no clue what was happening when I was looking here, and this was Marni. And the ad that I was served was the Marni collaboration with Veja, the trainer company. I do not own a pair of those trainers. I am a Kurt Geiger stan when it comes to my trainers. So that is the hill that I exist on, and I'm sticking with it. But I was quite intrigued. So I went in, had a little nosy. What was happening? I don't understand this brand. I don't understand. But yes, I don't understand what was happening with this brand, if I'm honest. It made no sense to me whatsoever. It was a real fight to find a piece that I liked. The ready-to-wear, it was very casual, but then there were some formal pieces. I couldn't quite figure out what their aesthetic was intended to be. I couldn't pinpoint it. And I like when a brand experiments or has variation or tries different things. This, to me, didn't make any sense. I couldn't make any sense of it. Do you know what Marni's overall aesthetic is? I'm sure if I read the about, it would tell me what they were going for. It didn't make any sense to me. It really didn't. However, these shoes are one of the most terrible things I've ever seen. Shocking, shocking, shocking. And that shows in what I would say my favourite pieces were. The trainer collab, I thought was okay. And the price point, they were £220, which is a normal pair of those shoes, about £100. So I don't think that's terrible. I think you could pay a lot more for a luxury collab than that. You take a Gucci Adidas collab as an example, a £100 shoe suddenly is £500. So I'm here for the price point, but they were okay. Or this pair of purple trousers. I mean, that says it all. When all you can see, if someone were to say to me, you get a gift card that can expense anything you want on here, that pair of purple trousers. And even then, I'm not enamored by them. I didn't understand it. This is why getting served ads is interesting, because it allows you to explore new things. But what I would say is, Marni, please don't serve me any more ads because I am not the customer for you. I don't want it. Save your spend. Serve it to somebody else because this is not going to be one of your customers. Okay, thank you so much. And last but certainly by no means least, we have a jewelry company. Now, I did get served an ad by Tiffany & Co, but I thought, no, let's go for the other jewelry brand that I got served an ad for, and this was Piaget. And Piaget, I believe, is a Swiss jewelry brand. Stunning pieces. So many intricate pieces. You can buy necklaces, earrings, rings, watches. The list goes on. They are stunningly crafted. They have so many pieces that are intricate in nature. So for example, they had a lot of beautiful rings that were floral. So they were cocktail rings, but they were fine jewelry, but kind of a cocktail ring. And they had a large flower, which had diamonds all over it. They made some really stunning pieces. Oh my word. Absolutely gorgeous. Pieces that ranged from the lower thousands into the 20, 30, 40,000 pound price point. Exceptional. You know, a clear competitor to fine jewelry from Tiffany, to Cartier, you know, those types of brands that just specialize in these products. There are more that I just cannot think of off the top of my head. I've just had a bit of a mind blank, but it's partly because my mind is consumed with thinking about all of the deliciousness that this brand had to offer. Absolutely gorgeous. The quality looks exceptional. The marketing is fabulous. The pieces are stunning. They do a lot in white gold, or platinum, which is a fave of mine. Love platinum or white gold jewelry. I'm not really a yellow gold person. We know this. I prefer silver, white gold, platinum. Oh, stunning. Now, to make sure I get the name of this right, let me get my phone. They had this beautiful ring called the Possession ring, and I can't tell if it's because of the marketing. It's absolutely gorgeous, and what I'm about to say does not do it justice. But the way that it was twisting in the marketing, it made it almost look like one of those anxiety rings where you can kind of twist it. But I think that might have just been them trying to show the amount of diamonds that were on this particular item, because trust and believe there were a lot. But the piece that I was in love with was the Extremely Piaget ring, which is the Extremely Piaget palm tree ring in 18 karat white gold, set with 151 brilliant cut diamonds, approximately 3.23 carats total. £24,400. But that's inclusive of VAT, so that is practically a bargain. It is a steal. It's inclusive of VAT. I mean, come on, 24 grand. I mean, how gorgeous. Imagine having this on your finger. Oh my word. Stunning, absolutely stunning. I could imagine wearing this. So I don't have them on now, but I have a stack of rings that I tend to wear here, a stack of 3 or 4, and those are a mixture of fine jewelry and costume jewelry. But then this I would probably wear on my middle finger of my left hand. I am not engaged. I am not married. I am as single as they come. So there is no jewelry that features prominently or permanently on this hand. So therefore something like this, my middle finger, stunning. Or this finger. Is this the index finger? That one too. I'm not going to put my middle finger up to you to show you that, because that'd be very rude, and that's not what I'm going to do. But it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. I mean, 3.23 carats of diamonds total. Absolutely stunning. And I think that that total combined, I mean, if that were to be in a singular stone, it would be so much more. I think you tell me if I'm wrong, if you know jewelry better, but I feel like the more stones a carat is made up of, the less expensive the piece tends to be. I think it tends to be, if the rock is a singular stone in a larger carat size, cut, clarity, all of that good stuff, it tends to be more expensive. So, but I just love this. I love the design. I love the tree. I love the nod to nature. along with this very excessive, extravagant bling factor. I just think it's absolutely gorge. And if I ever had the budget, yes, I would go and look at Piaget jewellery. I'm just not there. I hate to say it. And thank you, Piaget, for thinking that I could even potentially pick up some of your items. There was nothing. There was really nothing that I could afford if I wanted to afford. But I appreciate the aspirational ad. I appreciate you for including me in your marketing. A few years I'll come back to you. Hopefully a few years I'll come back to you. Or, you know, if I just happen to, you know, stumble across, you know, Mr. Right, who just happens to be, you know, a millionaire or a billionaire. Again, I'll come back to you, but don't think that's happening, so we'll see. So there we have it, everyone. That's a little kind of dive into some of the ads that I was served recently via Instagram from luxury brands. Let me know. I thought this would be a little bit of fun. It gives you a little bit of insight into some of the content that I'm seeing. So just let me know. Have you ever been served any of these brands? Do you own any of these brands? What are your thoughts? It was just a fun way of exploring some items that, in fairness, I would never really normally have clicked in and looked at that brand. So it was great, and it expands my horizons, especially when I'm talking about, you know, hot items, new bags, comparisons, things on a wish list. It gives me it broadens my horizons in terms of what I'm thinking about. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.